Hello, hello. How are we all doing tonight? Welcome to another Random Coaster podcast. I fixed a couple of mistakes from last time. We have it on ultra low latency mode this time, so chat can keep up quick. We're going to be hopping into another round of Jeopardy in just a moment here. But first, I want to say thank you all for coming out, of course. And it's finally happening. Hersheypark Enthusiast is here. Kyle is going to be back. Hi, Fury. Kyle is going to be back as the voice of you guys this time, so I don't have to hop back and forth. We do have Grant. Grant's going to be on in just a second, but first, I'm going to have Kyle do his introduction. So, give me one moment. Kyle, take it away.
Hello, hello. Hopefully this goes better than the last time.
So Kyle is going to be acting as chat today. Basically, he's going to read all your responses, do everything for you, so I don't have to hop back in and do all that stuff. And of course, we're going to be going up against Hersheypark Enthusiast or Grant. Say hello.
What's up, guys? Thank you so much for having me on. I am actually super excited, and hopefully I don't fail.
I'm super excited too. I believe the bet was that you'll have to do your girl voice. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so chat.
Like, whatever.
So, chat, as tradition we did with Kyle last week, I'm going to have Grant call heads or tails, and I'm going to have Google flip a coin to see who goes first. So, Grant, are we doing heads or tails?
I gotta go tails for Wildcat.
Tails for Wildcat. It is tails, so you get to go first.
Google respect Wildcat.
Kenny Fair, your shirt shipped out, I want to say a couple days ago, so I would keep a lookout on it late this week, early next week. Okay, what are we thinking, Grant? Obviously, these are the categories. Also, one change from last week, for anybody who saw, Double Jeopardy is worth twice the amount of points. So if somebody is really far behind, they can come back in Double Jeopardy, a.k.a. Kyle can't get slaughtered again.
Well, that's a good one.
So what are you thinking, Grant?
I'm gonna start out. Let's see. Let's go Cedar Point 500. Let's start out
Cedar
ambitious.
Point for 5. What operating ride takes riders the furthest off the ground?
Millennium Force.
Slingshot.
Oh! Right. Why was I thinking coasters? Ah, crap.
Wait 1 second. I just got a quick note to turn Kyle up a minute. Kyle, you want to think about or look at chat? Chat, what are you thinking about this? Look at the categories, look at everything. Let me know what you think. I'm just going to turn Kyle up a tiny bit. Kyle, talk.
What are we thinking here?
Chat, what do you
Gotta
think?
start out strong. They can't see the board.
Kyle looks good? Okay. Okay, how about now?
They can't see the board, Josh.
Oh. Okay, there we go. What are we thinking, chat? Roland, I'm going to be rolling the giveaway winner tonight, and they will be announced on my community tab, so keep an eye out for that. Okay, I see a Records 5. Records 5.
5. Cedar Point 4. Records 5. Records 5. It's got to be Records 5.
Okay, Kyle, there. I think they're going Records 5. Who made the longest coaster in Mexico? So, chat, we're going to give you 20 seconds here. Fury, the giveaway is anybody who comments and likes and is subscribed to me on the video called How I Made a Coaster Launch, or a Coaster Apparel Company in 1 month. So, Kyle, I'm going to tell you I see the right answer in there.
Let's hope it's the one that has the most responses.
I hope it's the one that has the least amount of responses.
So
that would be exciting, wouldn't it?
The sad thing is I know the answer to this.
So
I should have done Coaster Records 5 because I was thinking coasters for Cedar Point, but yeah, I just totally forgot about flat rides.
Okay, Kyle, final answer.
The most people have said Morgan, so we'll go with
DH
that.
Morgan.
Ah, dang it!
Did you know that, Grant?
Yeah, I knew that. I knew it as soon as it came up. I'm like, ah!
Grant, what
Good
is
job,
the longest
chat.
coaster in Mexico?
Superman El Ultimo Escape.
That is true. Okay, Grant, what are you feeling?
All right, let's go Coaster Records 400.
Coaster Records 4. What is the fastest wooden coaster in the world?
Goliath at Six Flags Great America.
Goliath at Six Flags Great America. That is correct.
Let's go.
You're down by 100 though. Chat, what are we feeling? What are we
I'm
feeling?
losing by
chat?
less though. I'm gonna
That's
see
true.
the glass half
Not
empty,
doing as
or
bad as
half full.
Kyle. No shade.
There is no shade. It's just true.
Okay, chat, what are we feeling?
Right, chat. Next category. What do we got?
Cedar Point, grr. Records, family, Darien. What just happened? Okay, we're good.
I feel like Darian's gonna be the make or break of like everything.
I put some evil questions in Double Jeopardy, if I remember correctly. I did this at work, so I don't remember it too clearly.
I'm going to say Cedar Point for 4.
Okay. How high is Frontier Fling?
I'm so glad I didn't choose this one.
I rode this twice last month. Connexy's here.
All right, some answers coming in.
450.
Those are very different answers.
I am so glad. I'm just gonna say this. I'm so glad. I have no idea.
I've ridden
answer to
a taller sky coaster than this. I have also see the correct answer out there somewhere.
Oh, no.
Daniel,
Gosh.
Frontier Fling is the sky coaster.
I couldn't have even told you that. So.
Kyle, you know, since your answers are so different, I'll just tell you, William got it right. It's 150 feet.
Okay.
William Coasters. William Coasters, if you remember from last week, was a trivia god.
Yes, he was dead on it. I do remember
So you
that.
might want to consider that when you're, yeah. Grant, what are you feeling? You can make a tie here.
Yeah.
I think this is the most balanced category for both you and chat.
Yeah,
I
I'm
threw that
gonna
one in
go
there
with.
as a wild card.
I'm gonna go with coaster YouTubers for 500.
Okay, what creator released a video showcasing his fully 3D printed roller coaster?
Ah.
Did you see that video?
Ah, I don't think so.
Oh, it has like 80,000 views.
Yeah. Is it a major? I don't know if you can tell
No,
me if
he's
it's
got
like a major.
1,000 subscribers.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Welcome, 1993 Coaster Enthusiast. I think I know who you are. Everybody in chat, that is your coaster god. He has over 1,000 credits.
Oh, wow.
Somebody in chat got the answer right. I shouted him
no
out on
idea.
my community tab, Grant.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I shouldn't have gone 500. Yeah.
500s are evil. I remember this.
I honestly like. I don't even know. I forfeit that one. I have no idea.
Mr. or MR Coasters. I don't know what he goes by.
I was gonna guess Mr. Roller Coasters, so I would have been close, but
I might have given that to you. Also, Kyle, I think as a joke, I threw one of the high point questions in as a super easy one, but I don't remember if I thought about doing that or I actually did it. So
You made like a 500, a 100?
I may have. I don't remember if I did or not, though.
Oh,
I really
gosh.
hope I stumble upon
So
that one.
this is
because
like
I
a
need it.
minefield. Okay, what are we feeling,
Right.
chat? Say hi, Tyler. Hi, Tyler. Tyler, the coaster enthusiast, is a huge fan of me and Grant. Well, welcome.
Hi Tyler, you're awesome.
Okay, what do we feel? Brandon, you're always welcome here. You know that. It doesn't matter if you're late. I thought that's a Darien puke for 200. I'm like, accurate. Kyle.
Let's do family for 5. That seemed to be a
Okay.
common one.
According to their website, how many Family Coaster 335s have been made by Vekoma? I mentioned this in my Vekoma video last week, and that video is going to hit decent numbers, so I know a lot of you saw it.
I should have studied.
Those people are watching right now.
I should have just like marathoned your videos before I did this.
I did consider making a couple questions about my channel, but I know Kyle watches every video. Somebody in the chat got it right. Kyle, you watch my video, don't you?
I do, but it's been over a week.
Awkward.
It's
Okay, thanks
Awkward
for calling out my
silence
upload
fills the
schedule,
room.
Kyle.
What's that?
Thanks for calling out my upload consistency, Kyle.
This
Hey, I
video
mean,
has
it's
been
better
over
than
a
me
week.
posting like 3 RMC Wildcat updates in like one day.
I
Totally hasn't happened before.
I resist that urge for Dragster. Because I love Dragster content, and Dragster content loves my channel, so.
I mean, it does well. People want to know what's up, so.
It's true, and there was a thing that happened today, and I resisted the urge to post about it.
Wait,
Okay,
what
Kyle,
happened?
you got a lot of
These are
people there.
another-
One person got it right.
One person? I was going to say there's one that's in here a lot, but there's a lot of variety again. Ooh.
Russo, hello.
Let's see, what's only in here one time?
Kyle, I gotta give you 10 seconds. Oh, it's in there twice now. 3 times
I
now.
know
12?
that this.
Yep. I totally just handed that to you on accident. Oops.
As soon as that popped up, as soon as I saw it, you said that.
So I know this is like bad statistics because I've literally only done one other live stream game show. But I'm like 0-1, so I really need to come back here.
You're down by 1,000 points.
Yeah.
But again, double Jeopardy, the questions are worth 2, 4, 6, 8, and 1,000, so anything can happen. Plus
I
final
did not
Jeopardy,
have
you
that
can
to my
wager.
benefit. I will
Roller
point
Coaster
that out.
Records 300. It's right smack
Records for
dab
3?
in the middle of the board. I'm calling it double Jeopardy. Okay, it's not.
There's no double Jeopardy, sadly.
Oh, that'd be good too.
Yeah, that would. Next time I'll figure it out. Did who change their profile? Kenny Fair?
Yeah.
It does look a little different. I think the
I'm
background's different.
gonna guess. I don't know the answer to this one set in stone. I'm gonna guess.
All of chat except one got it wrong.
I'm gonna guess Fury.
It is Fury.
Yes.
Really? That's the longest.
Apparently.
I think you gave him points and not me.
Oh, you're right.
You did.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I don't mean to be that guy.
You need every point right now.
I'm just like, I am losing.
Good job, Mike.
All right,
you did
chat.
nail it.
What's another category?
Chat, I vetted this today. I vetted this today. Ooh.
All right, YouTubers for 4. There's 3 in a row that asked for that.
YouTubers for that was YouTubers for 5. YouTubers for 4. What YouTuber saw a massive success with his Coaster Theory series before vanishing from the community entirely?
of the?
I honestly want him to come back. I love his videos.
Same. They're so interesting. If nobody gets this, can I steal it?
I'm fact checking the Fury Beast thing because they're all saying things. Okay, it is Beast, but you know what? I made the question.
How close are they?
Is the question Steel Coaster or?
They're like less than 1,000 feet apart. You know what? Oh, I can't edit this. Pretend this says steel, because I'm pretty sure I ask for the longest wood coaster later. So, okay,
Okay.
what are you thinking?
Looks like the consensus is theme park media. On
Dang
this.
it!
Correct. Such a
Ah!
good channel.
For real though. Like he's so good.
Okay, Grant, what are you feeling?
Oh my.
You were right,
word.
SJC. I will admit that one's my fault. I meant to say steel there.
I'm gonna do Coaster YouTubers 300 because I need the last one, so I'm feeling better about.
Sorry, what did you
chances.
say? I was reading chat.
You're good. Coaster YouTubers 300.
Okay. What negative G-loving YouTuber is famous for his rankings and top 10s?
Zero G coasters?
Is that your final answer?
No. Definitely not. Hold up.
Zero G coasters might be in chat.
Oh! Oh my gosh! Duh! Wow! It's been a long day. Airtime thrills.
There we go.
I don't know what happened there. I think it was just a long day or something. But oh my word!
That
wow,
dude
okay.
from San Diego, Coaster Dash.
Dude from San Diego.
Okay, what are we feeling, chat? I put on ultra low latency mode this time, so I hope that you we're not gonna talk connects Hershey. We're not gonna throw shade at other YouTubers in my chat, please.
Hi, Connects on Hershey.
Wait, where?
Right above you. Okay, what are we feeling?
Oof, everybody's giving a different answer. So
Okay, chat, pick a
Let's-
category.
Yeah.
Family coaster 3. 1993 coaster enthusiast.
Let's do family coasters for 4.
For 4. What is the minimum height required to ride Trailblazer at Hersheypark? Grant, I feel like you would know this.
You would think that. I'm blanking. Which is kind of sad.
I feel like that's a pretty vicious question.
I think if I tell you the candy, you might know.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say what the candy is, but I know.
Oh, do you know what the candy rating is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
There's
I
a couple
couldn't-
answers, Kyle.
There's 2 major ones here.
David, thank you for making me do quick mental math. I always appreciate that. Gotta stay sharp.
Mental math is a vibe, though. When you know how to do it. When you don't, it's like, oh my word. But
Kyle, I need an answer.
I'm gonna go with. Just got to go with the majority. 36.
36 is the minimum height requirement. To
I knew it had to be low.
To
I just
everybody
didn't know how
saying
low.
for alone or with adult or whatever, I said minimum height requirement, as in
I
the
think
smallest.
I think you have to be. I think miniatures might be able to ride, but I think they have to be with an adult. I'm not sure though.
That seems possible.
Yeah.
Grant, do you dare take Darien Lake for 500? Seems like you
Here's
might
the
need
thing.
it.
Here's the thing. Yeah, I definitely need it. It's just like I know I won't get it right.
I don't even remember what the question is offhand, to be honest with you.
You know what? I'm down by 1,100 points, and I have
1,200
me and
points.
my tired little brain against the chat full of amazing people. Darien Lake 500, full send.
What prominent park chain owned Darien Lake in the 2010s before Six Flags bought it back? If you've seen my first ever
It's
video,
Hershey.
what
It's
is it?
Hershey Palace.
I will neither confirm nor deny. If you've seen my first video, chat, you know
Hershey.
the
It's
answer.
Hershey.
It is
It's
Hershey.
Yes! Yes!
Nicely done.
I am
Congratulations.
so happy about that. I
I
cannot
honestly,
even tell you guys.
I
how
think the
happy about that.
400 question might be more devious. Not gonna lie, I couldn't decide which one to put at 4 and which one to put at 5. So
There's a good chance it's more devious knowing you.
I was so close to saying Palace, but I'm like, no, that's wrong.
chat, what are we feeling? It was never Cedar Fair, trust me.
Oof.
Darien Lake makes Dorney Park look like frickin' Disney World. Maybe that's a little harsh, but
No,
I
you're
understand the
right.
sentiment.
Grant, have you ever been to Darien Lake?
No, but we were in New York, and my dad was like, "Are there any good theme parks here?" I'm like, "There's a theme park. Or, sorry, there's an amusement park.
Yeah.
It's not good."
I mean, it
There's, like,
has
wood-
some good rides, but overall, it sucks. Okay, what are we feeling, chat?
Looks like they're like in Cedar Point for 3.
Cedar Point for 3? Okay, let's do
Yep.
it. How long... Excuse me? Oh, yeah, okay. How long is it from, like, geography-wise? How long is Cedar Point?
I feel like the Cedar Point questions have been the hardest. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
They're just very exact numbers.
This one is
Yeah.
a stat that I quote all the time, specifically Gatekeeper to Steel Vengeance. It looks like there's an overwhelming answer in chat.
There is.
Please
Of
get
1
it.
mile.
It is 1 mile.
No! Why is everybody so smart? The chat has not missed one question yet.
They have not. They're very smart.
Yeah.
It is...
Guys, stop being so smart, please. Please.
Everybody's saying best park in PA. I feel like you have to throw Waldemere in the mix just for Ravine Flyer 2.
Okay,
You
yeah.
actually
I'm
just
not
say
really
Idlewild,
smart.
best in PA.
Brandon,
I understand
that
admit
reference.
and we're not going to talk about that. Okay.
Dutch Wonderland, though, my word.
I need to get there. It's yeah. And then I
I
can
was
go
2
to,
miles from it one time, and I was like,
And then I can.
Gosh, you got to come to Lakemont and ride the oldest coaster in the world.
Hey, the
want to
oldest
do that.
continuous operating coaster in the world is at Seabreeze
Yes.
in Rochester.
That too. But Leap the Dips, Lakemont Park.
Okay, what are we
Yeah.
feeling? Dutch Wonderland has an SNS family suspended coaster I want to try.
Okay, let me think.
Except that I have to spell the.
I'm trying to
spell the
channel. I was
Lancaster
in
right.
line for a lightning rod, and I was talking to somebody who was a ride up at Darien Lake, and he was just trashing the park for a solid like 30 minutes. So I'm just trying to think back to that day and everything he told me before I choose Darien Lake 400. Yeah, all right, we're gonna do Darien Lake 400.
How many roller coasters does Darien
Ah,
Lake have?
crap. 8?
It's 8.
No,
And-
it's not.
The reason that's a
Wow.
devious question is because I expected people to forget Hoot and Holler, which is their kiddie coaster. That's like max height 40 inches or whatever.
I don't. That was the. I'm gonna be completely honest. That was like such a guess. I had no
Like
clue.
I told you before this started, you either know them or you don't, or you get a really lucky guess. That's how
Yeah.
I made these questions. Okay, chat, what are we feeling? It's starting to come close again. Tell Grant we love Wild Mouse. Wild Mouse is for sale for a reason.
Oh my word. Yes.
How's Ronald?
What?
Ronald went missing. Did you not know this,
Ah!
Phoenix Hershey?
He was there.
Oh, was he?
Ronald is.
No.
Well, currently, since you asked how Ronald was, Ronald is sitting on the cold, hard ground under the worst operating roller coaster at Hersheypark. I don't think he's doing too hot.
Chat, what
On
are we
that happy
feeling? I saw that community post right before I got in the shower. I was laughing about it.
You were laughing about my misery?
Terrible.
I say with like a giant voice crack.
Family 3
How
looks
dare you
popular.
laugh about my misery?
It does. Let's go with that. Family 3.
Who manufactured Expedition Everest? Kyle, do you need chat for this one?
I cannot remember this off the top of my head.
Kyle, what kind of Disney fanboy are you?
I know this one.
I had a guess, and chat seems to confirm my guess, but I could not.
Yeah, I see
certainly.
it in chat.
Yep.
Okay, Grant, are you gonna... You're on a hot streak for Darien Lake.
You know what? Yeah, keep it going. Darien Lake 3.
What year did Viper open?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Hey, again, if you've seen my first video, this was prominently featured.
1989.
You think Viper opened the same year as Magnum? The same year Taylor Swift was born? 1982.
That was a sad year. That was a sad year.
Taylor Swift is fantastic. You instantly lose.
Confirmed.
I'm sorry. Okay, I like. Well, not like. It's more that it was just they got stuck in my head for a week. I like 2 Taylor Swift songs,
We'll change
Only
you, don't
2?
worry.
but I don't like pop music. Yeah. Anyway,
Interesting. Interesting.
Will, be
it's
careful,
more just
Will.
that I don't like pop music. I think she's fine, but I'm more into like rock and stuff.
Okay, chat, what are we feeling?
I feel like chat just turned on me.
No. Oh, yeah, also, he's not looking at chat, by the way, guys.
Yeah,
so-
I'm not.
Records 2, Cedar Point 2, Records. Welcome, Master Watermelon Theme Parks, and congratulations on your question being an Airtime Thrills Buy or Sell Episode 10. Taylor Swift is local. She's from Why Missing. Kyle, what are you feeling? Can they hear me? What happened?
I can hear you.
Kyle?
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 Don't make me text you, Kyle. Don't make me call
Are
you
you
on
alive?
stream, Kyle.
Hey, we could trade places. I could take his points if you want. I mean, I wouldn't want him to go to waste.
I texted him, "Did you die?"
Lovely.
So I'll step in for Kyle until he hops back, I suppose.
He just responds, yes.
So what are we
I'm
feeling, chat? I
dead.
saw a lot of...
Hello.
Oh,
I'm
you're back. Okay, what happened?
You're never gonna guess what
Why-
happened.
Arzu
Why did
walked
you
in.
leave
Chai
us?
pulled your mic out.
No, he literally flipped the power strip underneath the computer.
That'll do it.
Chai is his dog.
Yeah,
Figured.
How'd you reboot that quickly?
it's a fast computer. You helped me build it. You remember?
String. And also
Nope.
never got used, so there's no files on it. What? Okay. So
No,
what
it's
do we...
Actually, but anyway.
What do we?
Dang.
Chad is torn between Cedar Point and Records for 200. So Kyle, I need you to pick.
Let's do Cedar Point.
Where's my mouse? Why is it missing? It's hiding. Okay. Oh, you didn't see that. What is the tallest operating coaster at Cedar Point? Operating. Keyword operating.
Rating.
Wait. No.
Hey,
Triggered.
that might be operating next year. You never know.
Let's hope.
I don't think it'll be called that if it's operating. Kyle, what do you think?
Seems like Millennium Force is a popular one.
It is Millennium Force. Kyle's never been
I
to
actually
Cedar
knew
Point.
that one, but
Did
I
you?
did know that one. Yeah.
Okay, take your pick, Grant. I'm assuming you're going for one of these.
I miss Drag Top Thrillster.
That's what they're gonna name it.
That'd be a fantastic name.
Roller Coaster Records 200.
What is the fastest coaster in the world?
Formula Rosa.
Formula Rosa. It's kind of your job to know that. Chat, what are we feeling? Hey, 23 or 29 credits is fine. I had 29 credits at one point in the summer, kind of. I started fresh at the start of the summer because most of my credits are from like 10 years ago and I couldn't remember them because, you know,
Fair
I was
enough.
a child.
Yeah, I think 29's respectable.
I have Flying Turns from Knoebels as a credit, but the last time I wrote it, I was like a GP, so I had no idea. Like,
How rare
actually,
it
the
was.
train dispatch while our seatbelt wasn't fastened, and I just remember freaking out about it for whatever reason.
I was at Knoebels only to ride Phoenix on my way back from Hershey and Dorney, and I think Flying Turns was running, but I didn't have time to catch it.
Yeah, I told one of my
So-
friends that I had that credit. He was like, ah! Because it's like always down. But
Okay, what are we feeling, chat? Can Grant see chat? Grant is not looking at chat. It's an honor
I have
system.
no idea what you guys are saying. You guys could be saying, Grant, if you love Wild Mouse, don't respond to anything in the chat, and I couldn't
Okay,
fight you on
Kyle, what is has chat said anything? I only see one.
I think chat's feeling YouTubers for 2.
Okay. Coasting Through Europe is a series by what channel? You all know this. Everybody in chat knows this. Grant, do you know this?
It's Mr. Beast?
Ah, yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Obviously.
Kyle?
No, wait, Jake Paul. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Oh, no, it's Logan. Never mind.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
His vlogs
Right.
are not to be spoken of. What do you think, Kyle?
Looks like Coaster Studios is the vote of the people.
That is true. Grant?
Coaster SpaghettiOs. Sorry, you didn't hear that. I call them Coaster SpaghettiOs for whatever reason, and I don't know why. Okay, that was interesting. Darien Lake 200.
Darian for 2. What is the name of the metal retracking added to Predator in 2022?
GCI Titan Track.
That is Titan Track. You are correct.
Yay! I'm
It's an
still
interesting
losing
experience. Hey, you're only down by 900 points.
a lot.
Cedar Point 1, Family 2, Family Titan. They should have replaced Steve's mid-course with an LSM launch.
Yes!
Jesus Christ!
That would have hauled. That'd be
would-
so good.
That would kill
That'd actually be so much
people.
fun, though.
Kyle, are you thinking
Like-
Family 2?
Yeah, we'll take the family 2.
Steve is unreliable enough as it is. That would be. Oh my word.
How many Aero suspended coasters are left in America? I have all of these credits but one.
So glad I did not get this question.
Oh, frick. North America. We're going to say North America. The question is North America, just to be clear. I could technically say the world, but... ...1993, it's funny.
Seems
Kyle?
like 4 is the predominant answer.
4 is the correct answer. You have to realize, Grant, 1993 Coaster Enthusiast in the chat, literally in the top 100 most people who have ridden the most coasters in the world.
Yeah, I bet.
He's been to every continent except... No. Well, he's been to Europe, North America. I'm missing one because there's... He hasn't been to Africa, Asia, South America, or Antarctica.
Dang it, dude! You should go to Antarctica and get the polar bear sliding ice credit.
He was talking about going to Antarctica next year just for the just so he could have gone to every continent. The 4 are Iron Dragon, Ninja, Vortex, and the Bat.
The Bat.
I have ridden all of them except Ninja.
I've only ridden Iron Dragon.
You've been to the Americas, Europe, both. Oh, you have been to South America. Okay, so he's been to both Americas, Europe, and Africa. I didn't think you've been to Africa. Why did I not know
Eagles
that?
Fortress. I forget. I want to say it was in like Japan or China. I don't know where exactly it was, but like Eagles Fortress, that looked like a really fun suspended before it shut down.
Grant, you gotta pick a question.
Let's do coaster YouTubers 100.
What YouTuber famously has a series
El Toro
entitled?
Ryan.
Yeah.
I knew that one
series.
too.
Those of you who are unfamiliar, a block zone is a section of track which only one train may occupy. The end of the block zone is a method to stop the train. This is the safety seat. Okay.
You know too much of that rant, let me tell you.
That was really good.
Thanks.
My favorite joke about that is in the Coastoons Ultimate Review of Cedar Point, where
Yes.
he features El Toro Ryan and talks about Millie and then cuts it off when he
Those
starts
of
talking
you-
about
yeah.
block zones. Chat,
Yeah,
what
that's
do you
probably
feel?
the greatest meme in the entire coaster community. Let's be for real.
Did you see? Are you on Twitter?
No.
Somebody made a meme of it was like a cross section of a sausage or something with the block zone diagram for Space Mountain inside of it.
Why? That's awesome.
Okay, we got Cedar Point for 100. I mean, they're all gonna be
Cedar
for
Point for 100.
Coastoons
Yeah,
has a
that's what we
great
got the
show.
most.
Okay, what is the name of the new addition in 2023? Not the coaster, the themed area. What is the name of the new themed area being added in 2023?
Would that be the boardwalk?
That is the boardwalk. Okay, Grant.
Hashtag the dumbest thing Cedar Point's done in like ever.
Hard disagree. You should go watch my video called "Did Cedar Point Disappoint?" and "Did Tony Clark / Cedar Point Lie?" Both great videos, but I'm biased.
I will.
Okay,
The,
pick a category.
name a
Grant.
coaster after the worst. Alright, anyway,
Well, that's a separate point.
I'm gonna avoid that soapbox. Coaster Records 100.
What coaster holds the record for tallest coaster?
King Dakar.
Ta-da!
Or formerly followed by Dragster. Or
Chat,
Top
pick
Coaster.
a category. Chat.
2 choices.
Topsfield Dragster will reopen his Topsfield Diner. No, it's gonna be a Top Grill Dragster.
That would have been the best name for like a restaurant right under it. Why didn't they do that?
Yeah, that's a lot of money left on the table there.
Grant has not lost. There is a whole other round and a Final Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Wait, really? There is?
The double point round.
I am saved. Oh my word.
Potentially, yeah. There's questions worth 1,000 points in there.
We'll take family
This is
for
a good
100.
thing.
Family for a hundo. What model is Wild Mouse
Oh boy.
at Cedar Point 2023?
A bad model.
I'm looking for company and ride model. Grant loves Wild Mouse. That's the
Oh,
answer
boy.
right there. The Dippin' Dots guy told me they were putting his stand on it.
Oh my word.
Imagine they turned
I'm never-
Dragster into Cedar Point's version of the Eiffel Tower at Kings Island.
I'm actually.
Imagine they
never
just do
riding
nothing
Wild
with
Mouse.
it.
You can't get up there. It just exists.
Yeah.
Kyle, what's your answer for chat?
How about a Zamperla Twister?
Ooh, it's a Zamperla spinning wild mouse.
Ooh.
Come on, chat. You're better than this.
Kyle, that one was your fault. You didn't read the
I
whole
feel
chat.
so good.
Have a great night,
The
Kenny
chat got
Fair.
something wrong.
Okay, Darien Lake for
Darien Lake.
100.
Wait, actually, can I substitute that for Darien Lake for 100? All right, sorry, that was a dumb joke.
Who
Uh,
who currently operates Darien Lake? What chain?
Six Flags, owned by the lovely and charming Celine Bassoul.
Do they operate it? I mean, they're not adding anything to it. Okay, round 2. So
Yeah.
26 to 30. Ah! Ignore that. Okay, so now you know what the final category is going to be.
Well, it looks like we have one option, guys. Let's go.
So it was 26 to 35.
Ooh, coaster rumors. I hope there's some RMC stuff in there. Wahaha.
I'm not gonna say anything about that. Okay.
Insert diabolical laugh here.
Okay. So tradition is that the person who is down the most goes first in the next round. That leaves Grant.
Ghost Rumors 1000.
What is the name of the company allegedly painting Dragster's track?
A&M Painting.
What?
Bainham Painting.
It is Bainham Solutions, and I'll give it to
Yes!
you. Yeah, that was a thing today.
They paint like every.
Yeah, I know.
Every
Did you see the
coaster, so-
video?
Nope. I
They're-
just guessed that because I know they did Accelerator, so.
They're painting an old style Intamin track red. But
That's kinda cool.
But they have a privacy agreement with the park that will not let them say what park they're doing it for when they were asked about Dragster.
Gotcha.
So, read between the lines is how I see that. Okay, chat, what are we feeling? Also, I'd like to appreciate my pun track questions, like trick questions.
Wait, am I ahead?
Yeah, but they are about to pass you probably.
Well, yeah, but like this is the first time in forever.
For the first time.
No,
in
don't- okay.
forever. Okay.
I was
what-
just about to sing that.
Kyle,
No,
what do you
it's not my
see?
fault.
Seeing a lot of things. Let's go with.
Also, Will, I see you in chat. I don't think you're unmuted. I don't think you're muted. Is Will muted?
I can see it.
Is Will muted?
I muted him earlier. I don't know if he still is or not.
Okay, well, we can see you. Okay, what are we feeling, Kyle?
Do first of their kind 1000.
What is the name of the first tilt coaster? There is somebody in chat that I know will get this right. Like, straight up, I know will get this right. Because we talked about it a week ago or less. Tilt coaster. Kyle, it seems there's an overwhelming answer.
I'm gonna go with that overwhelming answer of Gravity Max.
Grant, you're not in the lead anymore.
No.
But you do get to pick a question.
Yay. Okay. Let's go. Wooden coasters for 100.
For
Or 1,000.
100,
Yeah,
okay.
sorry.
What three manufacturers make inverting wooden coasters?
Gravity Group, RMC. What's the third one?
Somebody in chat got it. Girl power.
Gravity Group, RMC, GCI.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought you weren't gonna get that, and I knew you were gonna feel stupid if you didn't get that.
Yeah, I was just trying to think because I don't remember.
They haven't
just
made
saying
one
making.
yet, so
Yeah,
like,
okay.
That's why it was a 1,000-point question. If I didn't,
Because
include
I
them, it
was
would've been
reading
like,
that as like which three manufacturers have made, and I was like, wait, that's only Gravity Group and RMC. So I was really confused. But I was like, wait, okay.
Okay, Kyle.
Sorry about
what
that,
is-
that's
what
my
is
bad.
chat thinking? No, you're good. That's why I told you that some of these might be some of the. Russo, what are you chewing? Sorry, my dog's chewing something. Is that a Velcro strap?
Looks like it.
Can you go get that from
My
me, please?
cat is crazy with Velcro straps.
How did you even get that?
Oh, she destroyed it.
Russo, those are all on the workbench. How did you get that?
So,
Yeah, and her toy's right next to it. Kyle, what are they thinking?
He's very talented.
She is very talented.
We'll do forces for 1000.
Kyle, she's a kid size 7, just so you know, for t-shirts. What
That's
coaster
hilarious.
allegedly What coaster allegedly holds the most aggressive ejector record with negative 2.2 Gs? Allegedly. As in, I could not find solid data, and this was a
Interesting.
rumor on the Coaster Force forum.
Interesting.
I wish I could, I wish the Jeopardy music didn't get copywritten.
Yeah. By the way, Chad, if you intentionally get this wrong, I will send you all virtual Hershey kisses in the chat. Like, just you'll have to imagine that they're there, but like, just please get this wrong.
Kyle, what are you thinking?
A lot of answers here.
I'll tell you, there's
Several of the
there's
the
two answers there that are really predominant. One's right and one's wrong.
Well, that was what I figured, but
Candemonium. Yeah, that candemonium trim pulls negative 2.2 Gs.
Yeah,
Barely.
it's insane.
Kyle,
I think it
need an
slows you
answer.
down about negative 2.2 Gs.
seems like everybody is leaning towards Skyrush at this point.
Skyrush pulls negative 2 according to what I could find. El Toro pulls 2.
I was gonna guess
0.2.
Toro.
Ooh.
So that
If I
means
had that.
Hersheypark Enthusiast could take the lead here.
Yes.
Technically, he's in the lead now.
He is,
but
but he could like take the lead, you know?
the bigger lead, right?
Track questions 1,000.
How many feet of track does Raptor at Cedar Point have?
2,000. Wait, no. Yes, 2,600.
3,790. Daniel, find me a source on that.
Yeah, I wasn't even close.
I will say you shot for the fences and you at least took it off the board so chat can't have it. So there's a tactical play
yeah.
there. So chat,
Solid strategy.
That was my thought.
chat, moving on. What are we doing? Like I said, chat, there was literally no data I could find about solid numbers. So, like I said, take it with a grain of salt. Hey,
Let's do
Kyle.
rumors for 8.
Rumors for 8.
I want
What ride model was rumored to be coming to King's Dominion before they got their free spin? Which I personally think would have been a terrible addition, but that's whatever it is.
Oh, I know this.
Kyle,
If they get it wrong, can I say the answer?
you can say it. You're not going to get points for it.
Okay, yeah.
Very predominant B&M wing coaster.
Yeah. I was gonna
B&M
guess
wing
that.
coaster. Okay. Grant. Wingy bingy.
All right. Wooden coasters 800. I really want a coaster.
What is the tallest, fastest, and steepest wooden coaster at Cedar Point? Also,
Let's
Girl Power,
see.
I wish it was an Axis. Trust me, I wish it was an Axis.
Mhm. See, it's a really tough competition between Blue Streak and Blue Streak.
It is a tough competition between Blue Streak and Blue Streak. I specifically phrased it that way because on opening day, when it was the only ride open, they kept bragging, "We're the tallest, fastest, and steepest wooden coaster in Cedar Point."
Yeah, they were doing that when I was there too. It was funny.
Chat.
We got chat.
No, when I rode Blue Streak, it was kind of rough, honestly. But I got back row, so it was a wheel seat, so I'm not surprised. But
I rode back row, and I called it the jankiest, most fun airtime I've had in a long time.
I respect that.
That was in my every coaster in one day video, and the guy could not get out of Blue Streak in front of me, and I felt so guilty holding on that shot, but I needed the footage. Blue Streak is fantastic, Will. I love Blue Streak. I have a soft spot for it. Kyle, what is chat saying?
They're liking track for 8.
Track for 8. How many roller coasters have over 8,000 feet of track? I believe I got this right. Let me double check that.
People are very split on their answers.
They are, and the answer that I have on here is correct. And some people in chat got it right, and some people got it wrong. I am not counting Alpine coasters, just to be clear. Full circuit has a station, you know, at an amusement park, etc. First up, you got Wild Mouse at Hersheypark. What are you feeling, Kyle?
I think the predominant answer seems to be 1.
It is 1. Grant, you're down again.
It was a good life.
You're fighting. Like, you're clawing in there. You're not down.
Yeah,
like you
we're
were
just it's just
before.
back and forth.
Unlike Kyle last week.
At least I didn't get doubled up.
It was close.
It was close, but it didn't happen.
Back row, I said no alpine coasters. Those are mountain coasters.
I'm going back and forth between first of their kind and forces. I want one for 800.
Element of the ride that made me laugh. I'm sorry.
Forces.
Matthew,
Let's
Steel
go
Dragon. Forces. What is the most G's known to have been pulled on a coaster in history?
5.
12.
Dang. On what?
Centrifugal
On
Railway.
what?
It was one of those like 1800s coasters that definitely shouldn't have existed, but it did.
Yeah, there's no way that should have been real.
Oh,
I
flip-flap
thought
railway, they
you meant
call it.
modern. I'm sorry, that's my bad.
Chat's calling it flip-flap railway. I've always heard it called centrifugal railway, so I suppose it
Yeah, I
has
thought we were
multiple
talking
names.
modern.
No.
I was thinking I don't think ITR5 goes over 5.
No, I think I think Rattler, before it was Iron Rattler, pulled 5 or 6 at the drop, but it was only supposed to pull 2 or 3. That's according to the El Toro Ryan Problematic Coasters video on it. Chat, what are we feeling today?
Please get it wrong.
We want
Chat-
the 800.
I love you, chat. Please.
Circular loops. 6 for Schwarzkopf. No, double that. El Toro Brian. Oh. First of their kind for 8. First of their kind for 8. Coaster Records for 6. Coaster Rumors for 6. What are you feeling, Kyle?
We'll go for the 8. First of their kind.
What was the name of the first fourth dimension coaster upon opening? Hey, Kyle.
Yes.
What do you think the answer is?
I don't know. It's really a toss-up. Gotta go with X.
It's X. Grant, just for the record, chat was just a wall of the letter X.
They were.
just a wall. Okay. Grant, you're down by also chat nice. You're down by
Coaster
sizable
Rumors
amount
600.
here. Coaster Rumors for 6. What ride model has been rumored to be going to Busch Gardens Williamsburg for a while?
Intamin Shuttle Giga.
I was just going Giga because I've heard multiple
Okay.
manufacturers, so I'll give it to you.
Alright.
But yeah, specifically Drakenspire. I almost made the question what was the name of the rumored ride, but I figured that was too mean for some people. Okay, chat. Chat.
Oh, chat. What do we got? I assume
Will
something
Arms,
for
he's not a
600.
model. Woody 6, track 6, first 6, any 2. Okay, Matthew is trying to give Grant a chance, it would seem.
Saboteur.
Kyle, you got to pick on behalf of chat.
We will do wooden for 6.
Wooden for 6. What is the longest wooden coaster in the world? Chat, this is why the other one, I mean, chat already answered this earlier, so do I even really have to?
Right.
Yeah, so chat, this is why I meant to say steel in the first one, by the way. Chat is why I didn't want to reveal it until now. The other one was supposed to say steel because obviously this one is beast.
Yep.
What's up, Miku? Son of Beast not standing. Otherwise, probably would have. I think Son of Beast was longest. Biggest, baddest, longest, fastest, most headache ride there is. Beast gave me a headache. Grant, I'm assuming you're going to be pulling a 6 here.
Definitely. Let's go. The first of their kind, 600.
What was the first inverted coaster, meaning specifically riders hang below the track?
Batman the Ride It Over Georgia.
Ooh, you forgot about the Aero suspended coaster.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Specifically the defunct version of the Bat at Kings
Yeah.
Island, not the current version. Chat, what are we feeling? That was the
Yeah,
first
I knew I-
B&M invert, though. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I knew I was wrong. I was just thinking through like I just totally forgot about arrow suspended for a solid second. I was like, okay, B&M, Intamin made a couple inverted.
And Vekoma made some suspended coaster, or a couple suspended coasters.
Not a lot though.
Yeah. But they existed. Forces were 69. 1993, we can discuss that later. But I clarified, I'll put it that way. The Beast. Okay, what are we feeling, Kyle?
We'll do forces for 6.
What term is associated with positive G's? As in, what's the slang? This one is kind of a stupid question, but I paired it with a different question, so I'm not worried about it. No, like, how do I explain this? I definitely worded this question terribly. So if you're, I'll ask this a different way. If you're talking about a ride pulling blank, when you're talking about positive G's. Now I have a moral quandary to make here, because they're not getting the question right because I worded it terribly. So how do I handle that?
But also I'm losing, so
Ride of Pablo, let's not spam, please. Batman the Ride, correct answer.
5 0 5.
See, I'm confident they
Oh.
would get this right if they knew what I was talking
know it.
about. Do you? What do you
I
think
know
it is,
it.
Grant?
Graying out.
No.
Okay, then
See,
no. I
that's
don't.
that. Yeah, I worded this terribly.
They're
Okay,
saying
the
predominantly.
answer is positives, which is
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
Which, when you know the answer, the question makes sense. But when you don't know the answer, the question doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna give chat the points for that. I'm sorry, Grant, but I know they would
That's
have
okay.
gotten that if I got it right.
Yeah,
if I
yeah,
had
yeah.
worded
No,
that
that's.
correctly.
I completely understand that. Yeah.
That one's completely on me. Chat, you get the points. So there's no complaining.
Track question 600.
What manufacturer has radio tower style track? You're positive that you couldn't figure it out? Please tell me that was an intentional pun, because that's a good one.
Well, in that case, Intamin.
It is Intamin. Well done. You're still down by a sizable amount here, though.
Yep.
You better... I'm pretty sure the final Jeopardy question was evil.
I like the
No.
sound of that.
So it's going to be a guessing game unless somebody can Google it quickly, which they probably will be able to in chat.
I'm sure they will.
Okay, what are we feeling? Rumors for... Rumors for
it is.
What
Wait, we're
ride
allowed to
model
use
may
Google?
RMC be building for the first time soon?
Oh.
Excellent, Kenny Fair. Welcome back. The 10th or the 13th? Well, the 10th passed, so that leaves you with the 13th.
Yeah, let's hope it's not the 10th.
There's two acceptable
then.
answers in chat, technically.
You are correct. There are.
Has Intamin permanently gotten rid of the radio tower track? That's a complicated question.
They'll still service rides that have it,
but they don't manufacture it anymore, I suppose.
Right, like you wouldn't see a multi-launch coaster take that track.
That'd be insane, though. Call it, like, throwback.
Yeah. I love the radio tower style track. Like, it actually looks really good.
They all seem to be Skyrush style. That's a good point. I might make a video at some point talking about how Skyrush, while it was technically a failure for Hershey, it led Intamin to a much better place.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I mean, Skyrush,
idea.
the track is much thicker than like Velocicoaster track. It's a bit different. Like Intamin definitely did switch up their track a little bit, especially like look at Pantheon versus Skyrush. That's a good point. Yeah, I mean it is a similar style, like the double spine.
Kyle. What's your answer?
T-Rex is what
T-Rex
we're
is
gonna
the
go
answer,
with.
yes. I would have also probably accepted Giga, because technically That might be right.
Yeah, true.
The new track probably is less expensive to manufacture. Also, Skyrush was a prototype, and by definition, they learned from it and kind of evolved it to the new gen Intamin track.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
Skyrush is a weird beast. I don't think we'll ever see anything like it again for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, definitely not.
As long as we don't see those restraints.
Ugh.
They're not that bad.
Me and Kyle got stuck
When you get stuck
on the brake
run,
run
they are.
because the cable car
well, yeah.
got stuck at the top and it didn't disengage.
Yeah, I've gotten stuck on the brake run. Actually, interesting story if I can sidetrack for like a second.
Go for it.
So essentially, I got stuck on the brakes, and it was like first thing in the morning. It was like it started to like pour down rain when we were on the brake run, and then they kept rolling it. So we were like, we stopped a little bit short of where it's initially supposed to stop. So they started like rolling us forward and then backward on the brake run, like literally almost to where like it plops down into the brake run. We rolled all the way back down there and then forward again. I was on there with my one friend. We called it like a rush back instead of a rollback, but like
That's funny.
it was so weird because we were just like going back and forth for like a solid 3 minutes. So we were like, okay.
Fun.
Anyway.
Is Hyperion the only other besides Skyrush with 4 across seating for Intamin? No other Intamins
so.
come to mind. But knowing Intamin, there's probably one that nobody's ever heard of.
Uh-huh.
Because, Okay, is it... It's Grant's
Wooden
turn.
Coaster's 400.
It is.
What was the name of the first RMC iBox before the conversion?
Lightning Rod. Wait, no, sorry. I don't know what happened. Wait, what was the name of the first?
Their first conversion before the conversion.
New Texas, or Texas Giant.
Texas.
Sorry, I don't know what I was thinking for a second.
Lightning Rod. No.
Oh.
Yeah, I was thinking, for whatever reason, I was thinking Topper Track that got converted to iBox, so I don't know what was going through my mind there, so...
Miku says, imagine if Intamin was secretly working on an updated hydraulic launch model and gives it to Top Thrill Dragster. Not likely,
That
but
would be so
interesting.
cool.
That would be...
That'd be amazing.
I have mixed feelings about that, because Intamin's clearly trying to be more reliable when they're returning to America, and obviously the hydraulic launch is by definition not reliable, so I don't know how you'd really fix that. I'm not an engineer or anything, but...
Yeah, I mean, because even if you made parts of it more efficient, the thing is it's still a heavily mechanical
the launch
system. Like every...
Yeah. It's got over
like,
25,000 parts in just the launch system.
Yeah,
So...
and like it's a kind of a general rule of thumb in engineering. Like the more parts you have, the more likely it is for something to go wrong because one part, malfunctions, it all malfunctions. Whereas LSMs are literally just electromagnets, basically. So.
Yeah. And it's a little more complicated than that, but that's a really good simplification.
Yeah, I mean, and they're not just like a giant electromagnet placed on a track. There's a whole computer programming. Yeah, there's a whole craziness to it. But yeah, basically there's a little bit less to it than a hydraulic launch because, yeah, it doesn't have like 25,000 individual parts.
Okay, chat, start picking your category. I'll go through some of your comments while we're waiting. Good things come in small packages is the best thing Josh has ever said. I mean, don't forget that, Kenny Fair. You wish Dragster could have an SNN's air launch. Yeah, let's crack some backs, because Dragster needs some more accidents, Put rocket engines on it. Apparently there's a few other 4-cross Intamins, Z-Force, and... where's the other one? Flying Aces. I'm not terribly familiar with each of them.
Flying Aces, yeah.
Where's Flying Aces?
You got me.
Does Conda have 2 across?
Yeah, Conda's 2.
Can we do daily doubles next time, Roland? I don't have them built in this time. I'm gonna have to, because I don't think I can build them in, so I'm gonna have to pick beforehand. It's not fair. Obviously, I could give Grant a daily double and let him catch up, but
That would be amazing.
Okay,
but
chat.
yeah, I don't want to.
Chat, what category? We got 400 for first. Kyle, you seeing that?
Yeah, they're like in first for 400.
What was the first full circuit Giga Coaster? Oh, 1 to 120 in 0.7 seconds. Gonna look like a launch coaster that goes 500 miles an hour. Jeez. That'd be... Flying Aces at Ferrari World. So, Abu Dhabi? Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, somewhere a Middle Eastern place that if I got it wrong, then I look terrible.
I know one. Sorry, Furious Baco.
Sure.
Or 4-Cross, because it's a wing coaster. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, Furious Baco at Ferrari World. No, Porta Ventura, one of those things.
One of the parks over there.
One of the amusement parks that happens to have roller coasters in them.
Kyle,
Joshua.
what are you thinking? Wow, I haven't called Joshua.
I'm thinking. I call you that all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
I guess you do.
I'm thinking Millennium Force, which seems to have been an answer to a lot of questions in this Jeopardy.
Just two.
I thought it was 3.
I might have been. I don't know. I wrote this at work. Like I said, I don't remember writing this.
Understandable.
Okay, I say we get back on track.
Hey, for 400.
Hey, I see what you did there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was bad.
What style of track made RMC
RMC
famous?
iBox.
Yeah, the iBox track. Chat. What are we thinking? You're up by a
Dad,
size.
do we want the last 4?
King Dakar gone by 2031. That's possible. Actually, 20. If you said 2035, I'd agree. So chat's saying 4, so I think we're gonna go 4.
That's like enforces. Yep.
What term is associated with negative G's? See, this is the opposite of the other question, and I wrote this one first, so I figured the other one would make sense, forgetting that I'd be going the other way most of the time. So yeah. Chat's got it, Kyle. You wanna read it off
They
to
like
me?
airtime.
I love airtime. Airtime, chat. Air conditioning. You got it,
Airtime is-
Fury. Okay,
Air
pick a
conditioning.
pick a category, Grant.
I mean, if you stand like right under a roller coaster, that's pretty good air conditioning. Anyway, Coaster Rumors 200.
What company will allegedly be doing work on Wildcat at Hershey Park?
Let me think. B&M.
Yes, that is correct. Everybody,
Let's go, RMC.
I,
Wildcat is working on itself.
I wrote this at work, okay? Everybody knows that he knows this.
AI
Wildcat is
coaster.
RMCing. Wildcat is RMCing itself. It's like, all right.
If anybody in chat doubts he knows this, in my video about Hershey Park being an underrated park, I literally said I'm not going to talk about RMC Wildcat. Go check out Hersheypark Enthusiast. He'll give you everything you need to know about that.
I've done
It's
too
true.
much on that.
Chat.
I don't mean to be that person. Did I get points for that? I honestly didn't see.
Yes, I gave it to you before I
Yeah.
revealed the answer because I knew you knew the answer.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Just wanted to make sure. Sorry.
He doesn't know he's talking about RMC Wild Kitty. Okay, Grant, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Give me your top 3 in order from 3 to 1, most likely names that they will rename when it opens as an RMC.
I'm gonna lump Iron Cat and Iron Wildcat into one, and I'm
Okay,
gonna
that's
put
fair.
that at number 1. I'll put Twisted Twizzlers at number 3 for a wild card, just because like you can do it. Or I don't think it's gonna be candy themed. / I hope it's not candy themed. So I'll put that at 3. For 2, maybe something like. Let me think. Like Wildcat Return, Wildcat Reborn, something like that. I don't know. I'm really heavily leaning into Iron Cat or Iron Wildcat, but
I could see Iron Kit Kat, to kind of play into the candy, but also
that's a
homage.
little bit.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I personally,
won't, I
as a
know, but-
joke, I like Kyle's idea, which was leave the sign exactly the same, but add a little carrot with an ER, so it's Wilder Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Budget cuts.
Budget cuts. Okay, chat, we got to pick a category. What are we feeling?
Or you could just call it RMC
but
Wildcat.
I prefer the idea of leaving the Twister name for if they get a single rail coaster, painting it red and making it Twister themed or Twizzler themed.
Yeah, I agree.
Work.
I mean, quite frankly, I think Hershey's kind of scaling it down with candy theming, but that's kind of me.
I mean, yeah, their most recent addition, Candemonium.
Well, I mean,
It
they
was in a
have,
candy themed area.
I know what you mean. Chocolate Town.
I just like, yeah, I think that was them responding to a lot of people being like, it's Hersheypark, why do we not have candy theming?
Actually,
Hence, like,
technically, their most recent
Candemonium.
edition would have been Jolly Rancher Remix. So
Yeah.
Also
I
true.
know
that
what
was-
you mean, though. But that wasn't even that was just a retheme, not a new attraction.
Right. But like with Dark Knights, like there's no candy theming there. I don't know. That just kind of tends to make me think like, I think they were just like responding to people saying like, hey, where's the candy? As opposed to like,
That's
we're
fair.
going to transform the entire park into Candyland, you know? Board game is
Kyle,
so
what
good, though.
category?
At what category?
Rainbow eye box. Yo, imagine RGB eye box, right? That's their light package.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like totally like a black eye box, so it blends in at night, but it has RGB lights on it, so it looks like a PC.
Dude, that'd be crazy though.
Kind of surprised
It
the
would look-
manufacturer hasn't done something like that.
Something
Clear
with
eye
lighting,
box.
yeah.
Imagine they sync it so essentially it goes along with the coaster. So as the coaster elapses track, it like leaves the lights on behind it. That would look so sick.
That would be pretty cool, actually.
When they redo Dragster, they should put a strip of orange lights on the launch track and have it like orange follow the train like a trail
Yes.
of fire down the track.
I mean, how fast would you have to do that? But like, yeah,
I mean, yeah, LEDs go pretty fast though, so it's possible.
Yeah.
Okay, chat,
Mhm.
chat. What category?
I see 2 for wooden. Let's go with that.
Let's go wooden. What Woody is infamous for? The Shed, which I considered making a video called "The Shed is Not Terrible" or something to that effect, but that's a whole other rant.
I just know this one is Mystic Timbers, so I'm not going to wait for the answers.
That's fair. Which is a great ride, Kyle. We need to get you to more parks.
Where is that one? Is that the one at
Kings Island.
Kings Island? Yeah. I always get that and Twisted Timbers confused about which park they're at.
Well, see, Mystic Timbers is good, so.
Well,
Grant, pick.
wait a minute. Did you just trash on Twisted Timbers?
No, Mystic Timbers is just my number 2, and I hold it very
Uh-huh.
dear to my heart. So,
Fair enough.
for now anyway, I'm going to Gwazi in November, so it's gonna shift things.
there it is.
Grant,
Let's
pick
go.
a category.
First their kind 200. I
First,
feel
they're kind
like
of
I need
200.
that.
What was the first hyper coaster?
Hyper. Magnum XL 200 at Cedar Point.
Magnum XL 200 at Cedar Point. That is correct. Twisted
The
Over
sad
Mystic.
thing is I was like so close to saying Apollo.
Oof. I mean,
That would have been rough.
that would have been the first B&M hyper.
I would have actually like hated myself though if I
Just
said
cried.
that.
Did you just say Magnum is the worst coaster ever? No,
You said that. Magnum is great.
Magnum
I
is-
used to not. On my first ride, I didn't love it, but I rode it again, like with friends, and oh my word, that thing was awesome.
Magnum is the same thing as Blue Streak in my opinion in terms of it's super janky airtime that you have to like be in the mood for.
Yeah,
But if you
you're-
don't sit on a wheel seat or you're in the magic seat, it's just fantastic.
Oh yeah.
I wish I could get a trimless ride on it. That's like my goal. Somebody said Magnum is good, magic seat bad everywhere else. I have to disagree for one reason, and that reason is row 17. Okay, it's chat's question, right? Yeah,
It is. Chat, what are we thinking?
I had one night. Oh, okay. Warning, Kevin, you're pretty late, but it's fine. Chat's winning. You're here for the win.
Let's do Forces 200. First thing I saw.
How many seconds of airtime does Steel Vengeance have? Rounded off to the nearest second.
I wouldn't have gotten this.
This might have been.
So,
This might have been a troll I did. Have a good time, Kenny Fair. Somebody got it right. Actually, a few people got it right.
somebody once told me.
It'd be
I don't know.
30. That's the multiple I see.
It's 27.
Somebody once told me RMC Wildcat was baloney. Then we saw the RMC truck on site.
I
But
can't believe they haven't
for those
confirmed
who
it
love
yet, to be honest.
GCI. Yeah, hopefully soon. I think they're waiting until Dark Knights is done, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know that.
I think it's gonna be at IAPA, because that's middle of November, so right after Dark Knights
Could
dies
be.
down.
That could happen. I'm just thinking like, yeah, because it wouldn't make sense marketing wise, because you have Dark Knights, it's a brand new event. They're not going to be like, oh, we're in the middle of that new event, and like here's another new thing. They want to stretch it out, so it's like new event, break, new thing happening. So
That's why I think IAPA, because that's where they did Airy Force 1, and it's middle of November, so it's kind of like announcement season for IAPA, so it kind of just makes sense to me.
Yeah, I could see that.
Which
what I would see happening is them. Hershey is pretty direct with people, like that they'll let you know. So I would see them announcing it right before IAPA, but then like
I
unveiling.
could see that, yeah. Grant, by the way, me and Kyle will be there, so if they show off the train, I'll get you some footage.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I'll get you some 4K footage.
That'd be amazing. Yeah,
Hey
because
Grant,
there's no
what
way
color is
I
King
can.
Dakai's track?
Green.
It is green. Also, Grant, by the way, you would get approved for IAPA press passes, because I got approved for IAPA press passes.
Sure.
Okay, how much do you guys want to bet? It was 96 to 85. So the way we're gonna do this is, Grant is gonna put his answer. Have a great night, Brandon. And SJC. So Grant is gonna put his answer. He's gonna message it to me in Discord. Kyle's gonna collect chat's answer, and then we're gonna reveal them, because obviously with betting, I don't want people to change their answer and such. So that's how it's gonna work. So the question, or the category, is Asian coasters. How many points do we want to bet, chat? Kyle, it's up to you to figure out how much they want to bet.
Yep, I'm looking.
RMC Wildcat named Steel Iron Wicked Twisted Wildcat. That's a mouthful.
Yes. I need it.
Happy birthday, Kevin. Sorry, I didn't see you say that. My birthday is next week, Wednesday.
Happy birthday to both of you.
Thank you. It's kind of funny because I made the Intimate Accelerator deal with the contingency that I hit 1,000 subscribers before my birthday, and I was like on pace to do it right around then, and I might hit 3 before my birthday at this point, which is awesome.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah,
Chat's
you're blowing
amazing.
up.
I need to upload more. It really is like when I upload, I get like anywhere between 50 and 100 in a day, and when I don't upload, I get like 100 in a week. I'm just so busy. Your birthday's this weekend?
It's hard to stay
Congratulations.
consistent.
Yeah, it is. I don't know how you get them out almost every day, honestly, with school and stuff.
Oh my word, it's not the healthiest thing the way I do it. I'll say it that way.
That's fair.
There have been 3 a.m. nights.
Yeah. I mean,
it's.
I would argue
fun.
you're building something that is literally valuable, like in terms of monetary assets, so it's worth it. Is how I look at it, but
I consider it worth it just because my biggest thing, and honestly, a lot of what keeps me going. If anybody from my channel's in the chat right now watching, honestly, the support of my viewers is the number one thing. I mean, it is absolutely like, it's thrilling to be able to make money off YouTube. It's great. Like I can pay for or help pay for a car for me when I drive, but honestly, the number one thing is not money. It's just like the support of my viewers, and like that's a lot of the reason too why I do meetups. And it's not just like I want encouragement to keep making videos, but it's like whenever like I see people like genuinely excited about the channel, like that just gets me so excited, and that's what makes me want to do a lot more videos. So that's just really getting me through. Like there's been a couple nights where I've just been up at like 2 o'clock, just like, why is life existing right now?
I've been there.
But just like remembering like like I've had people come to the meetup and be like, I'm a huge fan, and like they've given me like a drawing of my logo, and that like just made my day. Like that's really what, I guess, that's my biggest motivation, what keeps me going. Anyway, after that 5-paragraph essay long speech,
I have a couple things to say before we get into Final Jeopardy. First of all, Fury, thank you so much for the donation, for the double donation. Thank you so much. You are wonderful. You donated last week, and it helped me fantastically. Every donation on this channel is super appreciated, and like Hersheypark Enthusiast was just saying, the support of the community, not just monetarily wise, but the fact that all of you are here every week for this podcast means so much to me. So thank you so much. Thank you so much to everybody here. And I agree with you, Grant, is that, I mean, money's cool, and ultimately YouTube is basically a hobby, and the money funds the hobby, but at the end of the day, without the support of the community, YouTube is nothing. I could made a top 10 channel and get 1 million views a video, but it wouldn't compare to having a community, you know?
Yeah, I think, yeah, especially because when you keep, like, if you get successful on YouTube, you'll start, like, asking the question, like, okay, this is great, like, the success, but why am I doing this? You know what I mean? And if you can sit back at the end of the day and honestly just say, I love my viewers, and I love how enthusiastic they are about the channel, and I just want to bring a smile to people's faces, then you know that you're doing it for the right reason, and that's the most important thing. So,
especially in this community where people are extremely opinionated one way or the other on everything, and I find I find it so fun to just watch the conversations in my chat sometimes, or in my comments.
I love the coaster community to death.
I also want to say
we argue about the.
Oh, we do for sure. I also want to say Patrick made a really
thing.
funny comment when we were talking about upload schedules. He said, "Post like Kenobi Coaster, 4 posts a day." I was like, no, I could not do that.
That would kill me. I would literally.
Okay, Kyle. How many points is chat betting? Thank you, Matthew, so much. That's all you can afford. That's completely fine. That's more than I ever expect from anybody. Thank you so much. You guys are making my night fantastic. I appreciate it so much. How many are we betting, Kyle?
It's almost nobody agreed on any number. We're just going to have to pick one.
I can't agree with myself, so I bet the chat is...
Totally understand that.
Also, Grant, Element of the Ride said they remember you quoting in one of your milestone videos that viewers aren't just numbers on a screen. That's a really good way of putting it.
Thanks, I appreciate that. Yeah, but like I truly mean that. Like, yeah, I never want to look at like how many subscribers I have as like, all right, let's go. I have 9. Like numerically, I have 9. Yeah, I want to look and see like there are 9,000 people who are like that. That's really my goal when I look at. So
the only thing that subscriber numbers actually impact on my content is I have some big video ideas, but I'm saving them for more down the line because they're going to cost a lot to make.
Mm-hmm.
And besides that, it's literally just like my community is growing. Cool. Like if I wake up tomorrow with 50,000 subscribers, or I wake up with 1,000 less than I have now, I'll still know that I have, that core group of people that is still there, that is like with me and cares about my content and my community and stuff.
That's something I'm honestly super excited about. I was really trying to, because Hersheypark, especially making the type of content I do, it peaks right around like April and like slows down in September.
Yeah.
So, but what I was excited about is because like, my subscriber base, and thank you guys so much for this. You guys are all amazing. It grew like 2 times more than I was anticipating. I had like 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year as a ambitious. I'm never going to hit that goal. But I'm so happy that we got there, because during off season, what I'm going to be doing is a lot more like subscriber based content, like not as much trying to burst out on the scene with like breaking news stuff, but more just like coaster comedy, fun stuff that like you guys want to see, like that kind of stuff. Because I really enjoy like when you guys are enthusiastic about content and stuff. So I'm excited to share that, I guess, with a bigger audience, because last off season I only had like 2,000, and we have like 9,000 people watching this time. So it's more than like triple the audience, and I'm so grateful to you guys for all that. And I'm just excited to share some fun content with you guys on the off season.
Absolutely. Last thing I'll say about all the sentimental stuff before we get into Final Jeopardy is I like how Fury put it, who's as Vespion Furioso, which means furious hornet in Spanish or Portuguese Spanish. He said he likes how he knows almost everybody in this small community of YouTubers. It reminds him of when his city was really small and everybody knows everybody. I think that's a really good way to put it. Is like, I don't know if you've experienced this, but like with all the YouTubers in this general range, like I'm not afraid to reach out to somebody and be like, hey, you want to do this? Even bigger YouTubers in our community, like everybody's so welcoming and like comforting to each other.
Oh yeah,
And
for sure.
obviously chat knows everybody. So like if I was to put a video out with anybody in the community tomorrow, chat would support them, their community would support me, vice versa, and it's just a wonderful happy family.
It really is. Honestly, one of the best parts of the family is April Fool's Day. Like, can we be for real? Like, that's
Oh,
April Fool's Day.
I have a doozy in the chamber.
Yeah, April Fool's Day in the coaster community it's like Christmas. It's insane. It's great, but yeah, I definitely agree with you too. Like, I mean, if you reach out to a bigger YouTuber and they tell you no, they'll do so in a very nice way and be like, I honestly just don't have the time to be able to do that. But yeah, like you can. I feel confident reaching out to like anybody, about that. Which is that's a great point you brought up.
Also, Girl Power says they love coaster comedy. They're so funny.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, Kyle.
All
How much is chat betting?
We're gonna go big.
I
My
bet it's all
decision.
of it.
Not that much. It's just
Yeah.
enough to beat you if you bet everything. So
Dang
we're
it.
going with 7,500.
Wow, thank you.
7,500.
You know
So
what?
great.
I'm gonna go. I'm betting everything.
Okay, so you're both betting, or well, Kyle, are you gonna take that? He's gonna bet everything, and you're not.
Don't tell him that. I please. I want to win. Give me a chance. Please just give me hope.
Okay,
give me
7,500 to everything. So I'm gonna
I'll say
reveal the
this.
question.
You have an entire chat on your side. You're more than likely to get it wrong. I have my tired little brain on my side.
Well, chat's gonna Google it. I know that, so it's not really fair.
They definitely are.
So chat, we're gonna give you 20 seconds to lock in or 15 seconds to lock in your answer. With Kyle has to lock in his answer, and Grant, you got to send me your answer in.
And I'm gonna be a good boy and not use Google.
Okay. So Kyle's gonna lock in the answer in his mind at 15 seconds, and then Grant's gonna give me his answer, and then we'll reveal them at the same time. So here is the question.
I should just put it in general, right?
Yeah, sure. How many roller
Yeah.
coasters does China have according to the Guinness World Records as of November 21st, 2019, with an acceptable range plus or minus 50? So 15 seconds. Okay, so we got the first answer. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So Kyle, pick your answer out of those. None of them line up, so good luck.
No, this is a disaster.
So Hersheypark Enthusiast, Grant, send me your answer in Discord, and then I will dramatically reveal. Well, I'll have Kyle say his after you send yours.
All right, let me.
Kyle, I'm gonna add pressure to you.
How so?
Somebody in chat got it right.
Oh no.
Oh my
Within
word.
50.
Oh, within. I thought you meant exactly right.
No,
I would have been
no.
like,
They
oh
were
my god.
close. Somebody in
Really?
chat is close.
How close are we talking? Plus or minus 50? Like, is it like 25 or less?
I'm not gonna say any. After you lock in your answer, I will tell you. Somebody in chat clearly Googled it, so that's fun.
Oh.
Oh boy.
So Kyle, I need your answer. Whoa, Fury! Thank you so much. You adore everybody in this community. I adore all the YouTubers and all the people who are in chat and everybody who's contributed to the success of this community. Have a great night, and enjoy the money. Thank you so much, Fury. You're not leaving yet? Well, thank you for sticking around, and thank you so much. You've donated 2 weeks in a row, a couple donations both time, and that means so much to me. You are truly amazing. Thank you. Kyle,
Yes.
what's your answer?
I have nothing to go off of.
Okay.
So, I'm going to pick the only answer in here I see that's duplicated,
Okay.
which is 1,500. So we'll make it truly the vote of the chat.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm way off.
Grant said 250.
I'm way off.
Chat said 1,500.
I bet it's
The answer is 1,518.
18. Wow.
Yeah, that was close. So Grant, I'm sorry, you got murdered. You bet it all. You lost.
Yeah,
it all.
I don't know why I wasn't thinking more. Maybe I just forgot.
And China
Oh,
holds the
all of
world record
Asian,
for most
yeah.
coasters. So you did say
I knew it had to be
1,500, you're
high.
correct.
Because you said Guinness World
Well,
Record.
this was a very closely fought match. I just wanna say, like, props to me and all of my amazing success here. You know, not to brag or anything, but I really showed you guys a good time here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm okay. Anyway,
Well,
yeah.
thank you,
That was
chat,
fun.
for coming out. I think we all had fun here. Grant lost
We
in
did.
a fantastic fashion.
0 for 2 on Coaster Game Show live streams. Let's go.
Maybe after some things settle down after IAPA, we'll have to bring you back and let you go over 3.
That would be awesome.
Thank you so much, chat, for hanging out tonight on another Random Coaster podcast. Cozy Cosmos is over here saying goodbye. Kyle, say goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Chat, we did it.
I am undefeated in losing.
That is true. Grant, say goodbye.
All right, bye guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your day.
Have a
and
great
don't
night,
lose
chat.
in life like I did.
Fury, you're the GOAT. Thank you so much for the donations. Matthew, thank you for the donation. You guys are all fantastic. I'll see you